And we are live. Okay, I'm just gonna doing a off-the-cuff live using the honeybee suite. So we'll just give it a few minutes, see if anybody is able to join me today. Rare chance that I have the Wi-Fi all to myself. Hope you're all well. Okay, I know Saturday a lot of people are at the shops and stuff, but it's fine. Hi, Renee. How are you, hon? Going to use this and stamp our own background this afternoon. And where are you from, Renee? Where do you live, honey? Just hoping the picture's clear enough for you. It looks okay on my end. So, going to do a stamp your own background project today using the honeybee suite. We used this in craft class this morning, and silly me, forgot to take pictures of the projects the ladies made. So I made a couple of cards, and I made the cards using some of this lovely coordinating paper. So I want to stamp my own background and then layer it up and make some cards today. Okay, so what do we need? We need the little bee, the baby bee. We need the beehive, and we need some of these flowers. Okay, we also need this because this stamps above this one. I hope the lighting's okay. I need to watch I don't put too much on because it can interfere. That looks not bad. Right, let me layer these up onto blocks. I'm going to use some yellows today, possibly a bit of grey, and we'll see how we go. So, if I just layer these up and get them all ready, we'll get stamping. That can go on there. Oh, bit of paper stuck on that. Hope you're well. What time is it at your place? We are at 1:05 in the afternoon here in Scotland. Now, these ones I will need to put on another block. Okay, so let's get stamping. Hi, oh, Vancouver, Washington. Hi, how are you, Mary? Nice to speak to you. Just going to stamp our own background. And, yeah, we're using the honeybee stamp set today. 11 PM. Wow. I take it that is that 11 PM Saturday. It's trying to remember. I think Australia is ahead of us in the UK, and the USA are behind us. I think. Hang on, I've got a hair in my stamp. Right, so let's get stamping. I think I'm going to use. Let me pop these out the way. I'm just going to use what is this, grey granite. Hi Rachel. I'm going to use grey granite for the hive, and this is very much random stamping. Hang on, I've got something on my stamp. Let me switch that over. There was a hair. I have two German Shepherds and their hairs just seem to get absolutely everywhere, including in my inks for some reason. So I'm just stamping this lovely little hive, and we're just making our own stamped background, which is really popular just now I've always enjoyed doing this. I think you can create so many beautiful cards doing this, and it means that you do not need to use the DSP as such. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I go off the paper as well. Right, so I think we're done with the hive. The next one is the sentiment, and it says wishing you sunshine and happiness. Okay, and I am going to stamp that in Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to pop it over, just going to pop it over my beehives, like so. How are you today, Rachel? Thanks for popping on, hun. I'm not long back in from craft class, and the ladies used, I cut up some of the DSP out of this suite, and they made a couple of cards each, which I forgot to take pictures of, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just adding Daffodil Delight sentiment over our lovely little beehives. I'm not a bee person in terms of stamping, but just going to pop that there. But I couldn't resist to say, I've seen so many nice projects made, I thought I've got to have it. I've got to have it. Okay, so we'll pop that stamp away. Right, now what we're going to do is we are going to stamp some of the little bees. Now, I think I'm going to stamp this one in black, and then I will add some colour to the bee using the Daffodil Delight stamping blends that I have. Okay, so I need to concentrate today and not get ink. Hi Tammy! Hope you're okay, hon. We are just stamping our own background with the Honeybee stamp set, which is quite adorable. And the colours that I am using are Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, Grey Granite. Yeah, so we're just going for it. I was just saying to the viewers, Tammy, we used this in craft class this morning. So that was nice. Right, so I have the black bees, and I'm going to add some yellow bees as well. So I'm using Mango Melody for this little chap. Love it, love it. Yeah, Tammy, I just got this delivered yesterday. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to work with it, if you know what I mean. I do tend to like florals more, but I just bought it anyway. I thought, what the hang. And the ladies had fun playing with it today. So, right. Now, what else? I am going to use the dark Daffodil Delight. I'm just going to use the nib section, and I'm just going to add the yellow colour to these little bees. And the great thing about stamping your own background is, see, like this little splodge here, you could cover that up, no problem. So what's everyone been doing today? I'm not long in from craft class. Add some more colour actually here. I had a new lady today, so it was really good. I had nine ladies today. And it was a case of, here's a stamp set we're using, here's some DSP, here's a cardstock, and it's very much a use your imagination class. I do usually do projects and then we kind of case them, but because I hadn't played with this set yet, we were all kind of working from a blank sheet kind of thing. So, yeah. My oldest son, he's just away to catch the train. He's going to Kirkcaldy to watch his local football team, Raith Rovers. My husband and the younger son are away to Livingston to watch our local amateur team. So I am home alone. I'm home alone. Great. I thought first thing I want to do is do a live on YouTube, a proper one. Right, now, what else? I think I'll stamp some of these lovely little flowers. I am going to stamp in black as well. I'm not worried about using too much black because there is a lot of black within the DSP. So we have two of these flowers in this set. One turns to the left, one turns to the right. The bees are awesome. I do like them. Okay. Now I think I'll add a touch of colour to these as well, but I want to use the other floral, which goes the other direction. So I'm just keeping these on the top of my stamps for now because it will remind me to clean them off properly. This one I think I'll stamp in a different colour. Now what other yellows do I have? Got crushed curry, so saffron, pumpkin pie. I think I might go for pumpkin pie, why not? So have you been crafting a lot lately, Tammy? Or are you trying to get back into the swing of things, hun? Just trying to think where else to stamp this. Right, where else? I do like a little hint of a different colour. Mix it up a little bit. Okay. Put this one here. I think that's okay. Right. I think that looks not bad. Looks not bad. Now, if I add a pop of light Daffodil Delight to these flowers, being careful not to bleed the black ink. I think that's a nice little touch. And the reason I'm kind of closer up. Hi Janet! I have this bundle and really love it. I have some different redesign paper to use is to set off the stamps. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling as well, and that's why I thought today I'll come on and I'll do stamp your own background and then go from there kind of thing. Because I hardly ever get on Pinterest. I do pin my own stuff, but I just don't have the time to look for inspiration a lot. I'm going to use the grey granite stamp and blend on these pumpkin pie flowers. So you've been working on 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, that's good. Yeah, it was the papers that swung me for buying the stamp set. Hi Anne-Marie. Yay, this is my first live here as well, Anne-Marie. I'm like, yay, no one's on the Wi-Fi today, everybody's out. So I was like, yay, first things first, do a YouTube live. I've just been so looking forward to being able to speak to you all, because I know that not everyone's on social media. Some people I have as friends on Facebook, some I don't, and this just allows you to open up a whole new community of friendships, I think. most definitely. Now, although I'm using the honeybee stamp set, I do like to add in little dots around. So I'm going to take this little sentiment, this stamp, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dots. I'm going to use that to fill in some of the white space. Okay, so I need a little block like so, and then I need to decide what colour. I think I'll go with black. Like that, and it just finishes it off, I think. Yeah, so this is your first live on the page, and it is mine too, and I'm so glad you're here. Right, I'm not going to add too much black actually, because I may mix it up with another colour. I was just, this bee set doesn't have a little kind of infill stamp, so that's why I was pinching it from the Dress to Impress stamp set. What do you think? Should I keep stamping like this, just infilling it with the black? Or do you think I should put some other colours mixed in with that? Because I've kind of went heavy with the black on this side, but not the other side. I don't want to, trying not to stamp over other images. That's lovely, I do like it, I do like it. So I am home alone, and the kids, they're staying with my parents tonight. So it was a really peaceful day ahead. By the looks of that, it will be your first of many. Oh, thank you. I do like to do one sheet wonders. I really do. I done one, I think I done one the other day, but it was just a video, and it was this one. I simply tried to copy. I used one of the other DSPs as inspiration, kind of. So I like to do one sheet wonders, or stamp your own background, as I like to say. I like to do that when I'm not feeling too creative, if you know what I mean, in terms of measuring and cutting out and stuff like that. You have pops in the flowers, and the tiny bees. Yeah, right, brilliant. I don't know why I sing when I'm concentrating. If it annoys you, just tell me to be quiet. I'm always singing. They laugh at me at work as well. They said to me, one of my colleagues shouted me through the other day last week and said, can you dance? And I said, not really, why? And he says, because you can't sing or whistle. I said, oh, can you hear me? And they're like, yeah, we hear you. We hear every sigh that you make as well. I must do a lot of sighing at my day job. It's probably because I'm not making cards. You could always add when you know what you want to do with it. When you cut it up, definitely, hun, definitely. Right, so I think that's enough for the stamping. And I'll pop that best dressed away now. I'll just quickly pop these away too. If I don't, they'll stick to something, I'll lose them, etc. And I found my Wink of Stella. It was in my craft bag. I've hunted high and low for it, and I cleared it with, it's a craft trolley that I have, and I cleared it out at the end of craft class this morning, and lo and behold, there it was at the bottom. Right, I'm just going to remove all these inks now. What I do want to do though is I think I'll add some black Stampin'Up markers colour in here, but I need to get them. So give me a wee second. Where's my pens? Oh, I can't reach them. My craft room is in a bit of a mess just now. All the furniture shifted to one side. yeah, I've just to find my pick tool now. Pick tool, yeah. Yeah, I do classes, Karen, and in the village that I stay in, we do it, well, I do it every Saturday, 10 till 12. And it's only £5. And we make up to 2 cards. So that's the only rule there is, you know, to keep the costs as low as they are. It's just 2 cards, but sometimes it could take a whole 2 hours to make 1 card. It just depends. So, but yeah, I had a new lady come who's actually a demonstrator, a hobby or discount shopper, as we like to say. She come along. She was asking, is it just for customers? I says, no, anybody can come along, anybody at all. So that was nice. That was nice. Right, so I want to cut this up. Right, I'm thinking a Daffodil Delight card base, and also a Whisper White card base. Then I'll layer it up with the DSP that I have left. So there's 2 cut, because I think we'll get 4 cards for sure out of this. And typical, when I've just made an order for myself, stocking up on cardstock, etc., I then realise I'm almost out of something else, like this black. I've got about 5 sheets left, so I need to go easy on it. Right, so these cards are just half an A4 sheet, and I've designed them as tent fold. Okay. Now, I don't know if you've noticed on my website or on this channel, today we are taking part in a blog hop for the team that I'm in, which is I'm in Team Scrimpy. Amanda's my upline, so me and my teammates are taking part in a blog hop. So if you get a chance, pop over and have a little look. The project I made was a little bag, and I can't remember where I've put it to show you. It is somewhere. I think it must be on my shelf. Yeah, it's on the shelving, which I can't access now because my dining table's there, my computer desk is there. Right, so what we need to do is I need to cut these down. Let me see, 3 7/8. So 4.1 is the width of the card. 3 7/8 is the width of, I've got these written down actually, from the last one I done. So the DSP layer, or my stamped layer, is 3 5/8. Okay, so again 3 5/8, which is 1/8 across from 3 1/2. And I think I'll chop this way. Pop that to the side. So we're definitely going to get three full cards out of this. Normally I would get 4, but the way that I've stamped it, I'll get 3 1/2 kind of thing. Right, so this needs to measure. Are you in Balfarg? Oh yeah, definitely. Come along for sure. One of my team ladies, Jackie, she comes along as well when she can. Even just to keep you crafting, Karen. That would be lovely. This needs to measure 5 1/4. I'm going to trim it the other way. But yeah, you should come along, hun. Definitely. I'm going to try and put on more events. I don't know. I was on my premiere video last night on YouTube, and I was saying that I had a couple of demonstrators contact me from America saying that they're coming over to Edinburgh in August and if I'd be interested in letting them come and stamp with us. So if it's still going to go ahead, I'm going to make a half-day event out of it and invite other demos in Scotland and stuff like that, as well as my craft class ladies and customers to come along and spend some time with these 2 USA demos. So I'm really looking forward to that. They basically just went online and they found me, so I'm glad that I've been quite proactive with my social media. So that would be good. That would be good. Right, now I want to cut down some of these. Now these are all double-sided. So what I'm going to do for the 4th card, I will kind of do a half and half thing, okay? Right, make sure the cards are the right way, because that's... I'm awful. Right, so I'm going to cut this mat layer down to 3 7/8 by 5.5. Right, let's cut it on the side that's been trimmed already. By 5.5. Fab. Keep these wee bits, you never know when you're going to use them. Lovely. So the idea is we're just going to layer up like so. Now, quite a bit of this pattern's been lost. So I think I may keep that for the half card. So let me pop that to the side, because I don't want people not to see this beautiful paper. Right, so let's try another one. This is really pretty, really pretty. This goes nice against the black. Let's do a black card. So I just kind of see how it fits. Nope, I'm not keen on that combination. Let me try this one. See, that would be pretty. And then if I was to layer this up with some black and pop it on, that would be perfect. Right, let me do this one first. I do like off-the-cuff crafting, but sometimes I do chop and change my mind, so I do apologise if I'm jumping all over the place. Right, so 3 7/8, this has been trimmed down to by 5.5. Okay. My sister, she's in Collie Karen. She's a hobby demo too that's coming back to my team shortly, so that's awesome. But she likes to be a part of it to get the discount as well as the online friendships. It's really nice. Okay. Now, if I had I think I've picked up my dodgy glue. If I had gold foil card... Hi, Deba. From Texas, USA. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. It's nice to chat to everybody on here. I'm honestly so excited. So excited. Right, now, all I say is if you're gluing this DSP, be careful, because it is speciality and it may slide around a little bit. Okay, so there's our little layer. Right, so I need a piece of black now to layer up this stamped background. We've been doing stamp your own background. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Rocky Sun's actually my niece. Right, this needs to be 3 3/4 by 5 and 3/8 of an inch, I think. I just discovered your channel on Thursday and didn't know you were so close. I know, it's awesome. When I joined as a demo, was it 15 months ago? I'd never even heard of Stampin' Up. Never heard. I'm glad I found it though, because it's been my saviour, to be honest. Definitely. I find a lot of crafters like myself, we have health ailments, etc. You know, that's too big. That is too big. Right, this needs to go on a yellow card. You see how I'm mixing and matching now. Yeah, we all have ailments, and I think the crafting does help. For sure. And sometimes I spend more time talking to the Stampin' Up community out there than I do my own friends. Right, so I've just layered that up onto Basic Black directly onto the Daffodil Delight. So, what I'm going to do now is find that little scrap piece that I had. I thought I had a bigger piece than that. No, it's disappeared. Right, let me get a piece of Whisper White and I will layer up and add a little sentiment. I just need to find my scrap pieces. So here's a half piece. So I know the measurements is 3 5/8, so if I trim that down, 3 5/8, and if I make it 3/4 of an inch, and then I will know what my black should be. 14 5/8. There. Oh, look at that. That fits perfect. And what was that? 1/2 inch. So if I make this 1/8 of an inch bigger. No, that's wrong. That's 3/4. This needs to be 7/8 of an inch. Oh, hang on. I moved it there, silly me. So you're doing good, honey. Still volunteering. That's good. Boost back from the kids club. Oh, fab. You're doing well with your volunteering. That's for sure. Right, so this is a little sentiment area that I'm going to add on. So I need the stamp set because we need a sentiment out of here. So I'm going to do Thinking of You, Sweet Friend. I think I'll stamp it in. What should I stamp it in? Hi, Jane. From Canada. Nice to meet you. Thanks for popping on. Thank you so much. Hope you're all well. Every time I stop talking, it goes eerily quiet in my house. Hi, Jane. How are you? Is anyone able to tell me how many people are actually chatting actively on this? You could normally see it up the or below the screen somewhere. I can't see it on this app that I'm using, unfortunately. But I'm not sure how to find that because it doesn't tell me. So right, I think I'll stamp this in Daffodil Delight, which is one of my favourite yellows. Oh, that's fab. That's not bad. Thanks for that. So this just says, Thinking of You, Sweet Friend. And it's quite discreet and I like that. What I think I'll do, though, is I'm going to take the little bee and I'm going to stamp him just off of the sides of this. So if I just stamp that one there and then stamp that one the other way. Now this hasn't stamped perfect. Let me see if I can rectify it. There. I didn't ink it enough. I've not long re-inked this pad, and I think I've re-inked it too much at one side. Let me see what's you're saying. Been a hobby crafter for 8 years. Wow. You have a compressed disc in my back, and oh, sciatic nerve. Oh, yeah, oh, blooming Nora. Well, I've got arthritis in my fingers, but the key to that is to keep using them. So whether they're sore or not, I do still keep them moving. That's apparently the best thing for it. But do suffer from chronic pain syndrome. Well, basically fibromyalgia. And I also have ME, chronic fatigue, which is 1,000 times worse than any pain. Oh, you get that tired that it is actually painful. So, but I am on the waiting list to see a specialist. I'm kind of hoping for a miracle, but don't know what they're meant to do. Hoping to see some next weekend. Oh, Glencoe. Oh, is it your birthday soon, Tammy? I hope you have a nice break. Right, okay. Right, so that's one card. I do have the painted poppies sequins here. The little gold ones I'm going to use on some of the cards, but I'll do that last. Okay. Right, let's get back to this one that I started. So this is one of the papers on the reverse side that isn't shiny. Okay, now I could, it's not directional, this one, so I could technically do a horizontal card. I could layer this up and put a little sentiment in the middle. I think I'll do that. What I might do for quickness is just adhere it to the card direct. Oh, 2nd of Feb, awesome. Oh wow, yours is 2nd of February too. Oh, thanks for that, Jane. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're chatting on it, because that's the only reason I know people are on, because I can see the chat. I just can't see the actual numbers. Right, so I've got jittery hat. I can't, that's it, hang on. I'm just trying to steady my right hands with my left underneath there. I'm alright once I get going, but it's getting the... See what I mean? Oh, dearie me. Look, I am so jumpy. There we go. There we go. I had... Oh, bless. Did you hike up Monroe? Wow. Go girl. Okay, right, I'm layering this right in the middle of this card. And like I say, if I had gold, I would utilise some gold cardstock, but I don't know where I've put my very small stash that I have left. So, right, now let's get out some punches. So I've got a 2 1/4 inch punch here. I want to layer up a circular section. If you wanted to use DSP on that, you could. I think it's just as nice in a coordinating colour, the same as the card. Okay, so I need a piece of Whisper White. It's behind you, like so. You never went to the top. Oh, listen, years ago I did a sponsored run. I couldn't run to the shop now. From East and West Lomond Hills up and over, and I couldn't go to the top of the second hill. I'd started crawling on my knees. I was like, oh no, it's making me feel ill. Right, so I'm thinking, what sentiment for this lovely little circular section? I think celebrate every moment. Okay, and I think stamping in black this time. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in the middle. And I have got ink on my fingers. Do apologise, I just got it on the card there. There we go, that's pretty. Right, give that a wee wipe. Right, and I'm thinking little flowers on here. Where is my flower stamp? So, pop up to use for gold card. Oh, is that you letting me have a rummage in your craft stash? That would be awesome. I just need to run this back to see what other comments there was. Our birthday. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't know what year I was born. I'm 78. Do you know what that is, Tammy? 1978 at all. All I can tell you about that is 10 years after 1968. Right, what am I doing? I'm wanting the little flower. Oh dear. I think I'll just add the flower across there like so. And I'll add it across here like that. I think that looks alright. Clean up my stamp and I'll add some colour. Daffodil Delight Dark. I do like that. Yeah, I can't go up the top of a hill. I had to crawl and I still couldn't make it up the top. I do like this colour with the black. It's very pretty. That's nice. I'm just going to layer it up here and pop it on. It's quite a busy card, this one, but still pretty. Still pretty. And for any bee fanatics out there, they're not going to mind at all. Okay, now what I am going to add is some black ribbon. It's a discontinued ribbon, but I think it'll look nice on here. I just need to find it. 2 seconds, guys. Right, I have my ribbon. I was able to reach that. So this is a retired ribbon. It's it was in the clearance rack, basic black. What's the name of it? Scalloped edge. But I think a piece of that under there would be pretty. So what I'm going to do, because I'm a bit tight with ribbon, is I'm just going to run my snail along the middle. So I'm just trying to line that up with my grid paper. I always do this the wrong way round. Hang on. Which side's is sticky? There we go. Right, I am going to add, just need a little bit like that. If you want to save ribbon. Oh God, I've got a stamp stuck to my elbow. So that's what I do, I just add a tiny wee bit at the end. And this one's going to go that away. Spring chicken. How are you? Oh, hi, Christine. Sorry, hon, I never realised you were here. Catching you all. Oh, it's not at the end yet, honey. We ain't finished yet. We ain't finished yet. I'm just being tight with my ribbon. But it does work. Right, let's get some dimensions. So, year of the horse. That's nae bother. Nae bother. Oh, dearie me. Right, just need to catch these messages up. There we go. Spring chicken. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Right, pop some dimensions on. Not sure how long I've been on here for. I don't know how long I've been crafting. Yeah, it's just, if you be too generous with the ribbon, before you know it, it's gone. And ribbon's not the cheapest thing to buy these days. Middle, yeah. Yeah, that's quite cute. I do like that, and it opens the right way. That was the other one, Christine. 45 minutes. Wow. That's a long time. But you need time if you're chatting. For sure, for sure. And you all know I like to chat. I like to chat. Right, so we have, I think if I make one more card, and then I can have a play with the remaining one later. So we've got kind of like a plain sentiment area, this bit here. Now, I am thinking of utilising this little bit, possibly. Hang on. Yeah. There's not a lot of bees on that though. So I'm just trying to decide. I think that looks nice because that's right in the centre. Need to. Oh dear. You honestly, you just make me giggle. It's fab. Fab, fab. Right, now, time to decide how I should layer this one up. Sometimes you're thinking, oh, but that side's too pretty. It's too pretty to cover up. But I'm not that attached to my DSP. Some I do, possibly, but... Right, so, let me see. I love that. But I also love that. No, I'm stuck. Help, what should I do? Great fun, thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you. Oh, so you're Year of the Tiger. Rawr. See, I do like to learn something every day. Right, I'm thinking quite like that. And what I might do is I might just get my little dauber, my finger sponge thing. If I can fit, yeah, got it. This one I've used black, and I think I'll just add some black edging around this, rather than layering it up. And that'll give it some contrast against this bit. Oh, no worries, hun. Speak to you later, Anne-Marie. Thanks for coming on. Right, I must be hitting this at a less inky part on my Tuxedo Black. Even though I re-inked it, it just soaked up the ink like nothing else. This is where you get all inky. Who's still here with us then, ladies and gents, if there's any gentlemen crafters? You know, I was looking at my analytics for YouTube, and the past 90 days, the views have been 100% women. So that was quite interesting. Yay, you're still here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Just trying to think what piece to use for this last card. See, that was quite nice as well. Yeah, I think I'll use this. Definitely. So I need to, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark it where I need to cut it. Need to cut it just there. Let me get my little baby trimmer. Hi Karen, that's good you're still here. You too, Rachel. Awesome. I like that. Something satisfying about that. Or maybe I'm just weird. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Fab. I just need to take a little smidgen off the edge because the side borders are slightly thinner. Anything in the card pack to pick up the yellow or orange? I'm not sure what you mean, honey. I'm not the brightest at times. I do suffer from brain fog. That's my excuse. Hot coconut milk. Chai latte. Lovely. I'm all coffeeed out this morning. Today. I had 3 before craft class. 2.5 at craft class. So I am trying not to because I feel like a gibbering wreck. Caffeine's good, but too much is not so good. Right, I think I might layer a bit of that black ribbon round here. I think that would be nice. And I could add possibly a... what am I trying to say? See, sometimes forget my words. Label punch section. That's what I'll do. Right, so I've just added a little bit of the tearing tape on the back, and it's not where I want it to be. Okay. The gold stripe's lovely. See, I would normally hoard a paper like this because it's just so pretty, but I am getting better. That was nearly a full pack I chopped up and used at craft class this morning. But then there was also, let's see what the ladies make. I says, you can help me with inspiration today. And they're like, wait, we come to you for inspiration. I says, I know, my bad. Right, I'm going to attach this down just with white glue. The ghost stripe is nice. And look at that little bit that I just cut off. Could use that on something as well. Right, make sure that's stuck down. So. Oh, thanks, Christine. I do have fun when I'm playing about with stamping. And to think that when I first found Stampin'Up, I didn't... the thought of stamping gave me the fear. So it shows if you're not keen on something, just do it anyway. You might end up falling in love with it like I have. So, right, now, I need a punch. I think the pretty label punch, possibly. Oh yeah, that I know what you mean now, Jane, yeah. I'm actually getting better at trying to make the cards pop by using more layers. There's a lady at my craft class always does it. And it just makes such a difference. Such a difference. Yeah, if I had to put a bit of, even a piece of grey or something, that could have made that pop a little bit. You cut out some of the middle. Yeah, and you know what I really need to get? I've said it a few times and then I've forgotten, is I need to get the bigger rectangle dies so that I can die cut out the middle pieces, because more often than not it's only 1/4 inch that I'm using. So oh, that's fine, you're not missing out on much. So Christine, hun, I'll show you. There's the kind of what the DSP layer looked like before we chopped it all down to this. Right, so, yeah, anyway, I do need to really get the dies. Or I could cut it out with a craft knife, but I might end up losing my finger. Not very good craft knives. So, right, so a sentiment for on here. I am just thinking. I'm thinking about not putting a sentiment on because we have wishing you sunshine and happiness here. But what I will do is I am going to stamp and punch out one of these little bees. And then I can layer it with basic black. Right, this one's awful close to the edge, but let's do that. And I'm able to do that because how was your first Stampin' Up? The first Stampin' Up tutorial, it was Amanda, my upline. I'd never heard of her before. That's how I found out about Stampin' Up. It's crazy. Never heard of anybody from Stampin' Up. So I must have been leading quite a sheltered, crafty life. Right, I'm just cutting that wee circle in half because I don't have the bigger size. I'm just going to layer it slightly off just to give it a little... Oh no, I don't like that. Let me stick it down and cut it out by hand. Yeah, Scrimping Mummy, she's the first one. Forgot it. I used to... Oh yeah, of course you could. If you were careful enough. Yeah, definitely. Do you like that? No bother. Oh dear. Who needs alcohol when you're as daft as me? You know what? And see, at times this the ill health really does get me down at times. Then I say to myself, come on now. If one thing it can't take, it's your personality. As long as you can keep smiling and be grateful in life, that there's always someone else worse off. That keeps me going. So, that looks alright. I'm just going to pop that on there, like so. I will need... I'm going to stick a bit of this down here, just to secure it. Did that work? Yeah. And I need a bit, hang on. Come on, Trisha, don't muck it up. I need a bit on the top here. Does that apply okay on there? Just. Right, I'm going to pop that right in the middle. Like so. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, was you Sam? Sam was the first. Yeah, I hadn't heard of Sam. I did watch Sam for a while though. I just love the sound of her voice. Obviously she's an amazing crafter as well. But I love the sound of her voice. It's so calming. And yeah, Jane, you're right. Positive attitude. It's taken me a long time to get that positive kind of attitude in terms of health. Because it really does grind you down at times. Really does. I mean, I used to be a bodybuilder. I used to run 2-3 times a week. Can't do it no more. So that's how I throw myself into my Stampin' Up stuff. I think they look okay. Last thing I want to do is add some of the little gold sequins. So I have my glue dots out. These I'm just going to tip out. Come on. And then I'll tidy them up after. Okay, so I'm thinking about just... There's some of these wee floral... I don't know if you've seen these wee floral ones. I think I'll stick a couple of them on here. Where's my tweezers? Tweezers, come out, wherever you are. There we go. There we go. Right. So. Oh, thank you. Glad you like the cards. If I'm honest, it's the chatting I like better. For sure. Okay. I'm trying to think where to put another one. You know what, I might just put two there together. I think that's adorable. And I may add a couple of black ones down here. No, I think that's enough. What do you think? I think that's enough. It's very pretty. And I did find my wink of Stella. Yay! Where I've put it though, I do not know. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. So if you wanted to add some extra sparkle, you could just add some wink of Stella or whatever you like to the front. Little floral images. I do like that. Now, I was wanting to colour this in black, but I can't get to my Stampin'Up markers. Oh, something's fallen. I might actually just... Is this grey? No, it's crumb cake. I might just add the colour in grey. Just like that. Just so it's not dead bare. I think that looks sweet. Asking them to give you some ideas. Oh, for sure. Because there's, Christine, there's some of the ladies that have crafted as long as I've been living. And they've been fans of Stampin' Up and other craft since it first came out. And they've never strayed away from it. So I'm glad that they were able to find me and get back into it, you know. So yeah. We learn ideas off each other because, I mean, no one's perfect. I learn something every day from the ladies. Now, I'm just trying to think where to put. I think I'll just put sequins at each side of the wee sentiment here. Scotland. I'm in Fife, which is across the water from Edinburgh. But I'm originally from just outside Glasgow, but we moved through here when the pit shut down, you know, the coal mines. We moved through here, and then lo and behold, the pit shut down through here as well. But yeah, so we've been in Fife a long time now. So I don't think this one needs anything either, this one. Sometimes you can maybe put too much in a card. Sometimes less is definitely more. So, ladies, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me and making my first live so pleasurable. And for me, it's all about making connections and talking to this online community that support us YouTubers so much. So, thank you so much. And I hope you all have a nice day. When I end this live, it does take a wee while before it uploads to my channel. So, but thank you so much for joining me. And I'm quite keen on this bumblebee set now. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I hope it was all right. Thanks again, guys. And I'm going to just turn this off without wobbling too much. And I'll speak to you all soon. If I can stop it. Bye. Hang on, second time lucky. There we go.